walking in the house in my road, gotta make her put it on. She don't like wearing clothes, just left Concord, North Carolina. I was licking on booty and a whole lot of vagina. Eat a pizza with some ice cream, she'll remember you. Ice Cube making chip, shiver like the winter do.
See me with the crew, I better get some food. I see you looking like you do. Had to make a move, make a move.
Started. Please don't get me started. Started. Please.
What up, y'all? State Almighty, aka the Global Dark Skinny Ambassador, with another Rikers Island story for that ass. Now, this story was told to me directly from a white boy who was in Rikers Island, and he wants to speak about how he had to deal with some adversity. And y'all listen to the story and y'all tell me if y'all think he was authentic or not. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it in the comment section. But he told me that this was a time period where once he got there, he already had known that basically it was well known that when white boys come in, they usually come in, they peep the scene, they automatically assume they're not gonna live, and they sign in the PC. He said that he wasn't willing to do that, so he decided to thug it out. Now, you're a white boy, you standing out like a sore thumb. He said, you know what? I'ma just thug it out. I ain't pussy. So he decided to not be pussy and thug it out, stay in gym pop, not sign in the PC. Now, he's going to court or something like that. While he's in court, he's surrounded by the wolves. Wolves is on his ass. Why the wolves is on his ass? Because he got a particular pair of sneakers on. And these sneakers are very, very expensive. They're a high commodity. Now, you got to understand, you know, like, even if you already have sneakers, you could take sneakers from somebody else and you could gain a multitude of things from that, you know. Like, for instance, I went to court one time and I found half of a cigarette. Like, half of it was smoked. And the rest of it was the other half of a cigarette in a filter. I took that cigarette back to 5 Main and I ended up with like 3 toppings, a soda, and like 5 soups. So imagine what a pair of sneakers, if you don't want to wear them, they don't fit you, but you just happen to extort it from somebody. Imagine what you could get for an expensive pair of shoes, you know what I'm saying? You mess around and get a whole bucket of food. And what it is somebody who lit is the person who's going to give you the commissary. So it's not like they're really giving you their commissary per se. They really just going to go in the cell, get the commissary from somebody who they're extorting, and then they just gonna give it to you. And what happened to be in there be like 10 beef sticks, aka AO sticks, aka Slim Jims. You know what I'm saying? Mess around and be 20, 30 soups in there, 5, 6 toppings. We talking about sloppy Joe. We talking about beef stew. We talking about corn. We talking about clams. You know, like I said, we talking about sloppy Joe, which is the most important meal topping for most people, you know what I'm saying? We talking about 5, 6 Danishes. We talking about 2-liter sodas in that bitch, you know what I'm saying? So the wolves is on white boy. White boy walk around with the sneakers, he's lacking. So you know what they do? They do what's standard Rikers Island protocol. They jump him. They jumped him and they spanked him, and they literally took the sneakers off his feet while they spanking him because he was resisting, because he wasn't pussy. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't, you know, most people in this situation, when this thing starts to happen, you'll hear them say things like, yo, get off me, CO, help me. But instead, you know, white boy decided to be about that life. So, you know, he fighting him off. He losing, of course, because, you know, he's a little frail white boy. You know, he losing. He's up against 2 oversized black people, right? So they take over sneaker. But the foolish niggas that they are, right? They take the sneaker. One of them starts putting on the sneaker. not too far from him, like a couple feet away. He's lacking. He got his back turned to the person he just jumped. And the person who he jumped the person with is not even in the area no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, not even in this was, mind you, hold on. This was like in the why me pens going to court. This was like in the pens before you go to court early in the day, or this was like when they first got to court or whatever. So dude is slipping. He tying the sneaker. White boy runs down on him, pops the bottle. Bing, 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 bing. Puts him in a blender, right? Mixed him up, beat him up. The other friend notices. A couple other people notice. They start jumping him. Boom. They jumping him. They spanked him. Now they start saying, hey, yo, we this game, that game, that game. We gonna spank you, this, that, and the third. The police have had enough of it. So what they do is they get white boy and they bring white boy to the cell where there's a trans woman in it, you know? And y'all know how it is. You know how it is when you're young, you in jail, you know what I'm saying? You it's a bad look. It's a bad look to be seen next to them or be in the same cell, you know what I'm saying? They will assume you either doing something with that individual, about to do something with that individual, just got finished doing something with that individual, or you're one of the people who's in the middle of a transition, you know what I'm saying? So while he's in the cell with that person, he's getting into it with the trans individual because he doesn't want to be in there. So he's like, yo, let me out, I'm gonna beat him up. Which, by the way, is a risky thing, you know, because here's the thing, right? Gay people and trans people, they grow up fighting their whole life. So what'll happen if you get into a fight with a gay or trans person and you lose out in the town, it's going to be even more embarrassing when you're in jail. Because here's the thing, whether you're in jail or you're not, which is that if you win, beat up a gay dude, beat up a trans dude, you get no type of like credit for that. But then if you lose, hey yo, this nigga that got smoked by the thingy thing, by the mookie mook, you know what I'm saying, by the transformer. It's embarrassing, you feel me? So police not respecting this shit. They're like, yo, listen, you keep getting in the fights like you're a white boy. You're a hot commodity. We can't have you get killed by these black savages in here. That's basically what they saying, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, they kept him in there. Everything cooled off. They let him out the cell. They went to court or whatever the hell. I'm just telling y'all the story that was told to me. It went to somehow, some way, you know, they made threats. They threatened him, and nothing ended up happening. He ended up getting some type of respect. That story that was told to me, that I just want to relay to y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Was this person just, you know, this was said to me in the comments. You're going to find a similar story like this, like in the comments or something like that. I just wanted, you know, I want to get as many stories out as possible, man. You know, some people say some of my stories are fake. Instead of judging me and being on my dick, judge somebody else, I guess. You know, I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? It's about 2 in the morning. I just wanted to get a video out because I'm the content king and I'm about to eat. But like, share, comment, subscribe. Peace.
Yellow just walking in the house in my road, gotta make her put it on. She don't like wearing clothes, just left Concord, North Carolina. I was licking on booty in the whole lot of vagina. Eat a boozer with some ice cream, she'll remember you. Ice Cube make it chip, shiver like the winter do.
See me with the crew, I had to get some food. I see you looking like you do. Had to make a move,